Welcome to Netexchange Client. My name is Doug Goldstein. I'm going to walk you through a brief tutorial about using Netexchange Client. If you have questions when you're done, please feel free to contact your financial advisor. This brief screencast video is going to teach you the basics of the system and walk you through the sign-up. Then we'll take a couple of minutes to see some of the features that are available to you. So let's get started. Netexchange Client is available online night and day, 7 days a week. Netexchange Client also gives you instant access to your balances, portfolio holdings, and account activities. You can also view your brokerage account statements, your tax statements, as well as your trade confirmations online. This is nice because it reduces some of the clutter that you get by getting so much paperwork in the mail. On top of that, you'll have access to stock quotes and other information you might find useful. When you log in, you will see an advanced security process. You'll be prompted to enter your user ID and a password, which you can get from your financial advisor. You'll be asked a variety of security challenge questions, which are designed to help you validate your identity. As an additional security measure, you'll have to come up with a security phrase as well as select a photograph. Choose a phrase that you will recognize, as well as select a picture that you like. And every time you log in, just make sure that you see that phrase and the picture too. Once you do that, you'll enter your password and you're ready to get started. Don't forget, if you're ever unsure about the security, it's important to get in touch with your financial advisor to make sure that even though the Netexchange Client is a very secured website, there are always possibilities for problems, and you should stay in touch if you think you are a potential victim of identity fraud. Now we're up to the Accounts tab, which allows you to view details about your accounts. You can click through the sub-tabs and obtain such information as account balances, holdings, history, and more. The Summary tab provides a high-level overview of your portfolio. It clearly displays the market valuation by account, asset allocation pie chart, your recent trade executions, as well as the 10 largest holdings that you have sorted by market value. The Holdings sub-tab enables you to access details on holdings within any of your accounts. This includes intraday trading as well as gains and losses. On the History sub-tab, you can see up to 2 years of history that's available for your accounts. And when you are using that, you can also differentiate between transaction type, you can search by symbol, and you can choose the time period that you want to look at as well. You can also look at the projected cash for all of your accounts, both your equity and fixed income positions. Then there's Bill Suite, which allows you to pay bills directly from your brokerage account. On the Statements and Confirms tab, you can review up to 10 years of account statements, 7 years of tax documents, and 3 years of trade confirmations. You can also enroll for paperless statements and trade confirmations by clicking on the Go Paperless button at the top of the screen. By going to the Account Profile page, you can nickname your accounts in order to make it easier for you to recognize which account is which rather than having to look them up by specific numbers. This makes it easier to identify any single account, and you can also group your accounts if you want to look at them in a certain way, for example, the asset allocation of a group of accounts. And on the right side of the screen, you'll notice that you have access to a variety of information about the markets, as well as a quick quote screen. Having online access to your accounts night and day, 7 days a week, from anywhere in the world is important in today's fast-paced environment. You should be able to see what's happening with your investments without having to wait for your next statements. Netexchange Client makes this possible, providing all of the tools that you need to manage and monitor your investments in a secure, user-friendly environment. Thanks very much for your interest in Netexchange Client. Again, my name is Doug Goldstein. For more information, be sure to be in touch with your financial advisor.